All new tonight, for the first time since the August fires, two Maui police officers who saved several people are talking about that life-changing day.
They share their stories with our Chelsea Davis, and we must warn you, the video you're about to see may be traumatizing.
Hello! Everybody's got to evacuate.
It was a mad dash for survival.
We gotta go, the fire's right here, let's go. Go, go, go!
Where every second counted.
Bro.
Maui police officers putting their lives on the line for family, friends, neighbors, and strangers. Driving through flames, sometimes surrounded by the fire themselves. Taking evacuees into their own squad cars and transporting them to safety, whether it's reuniting them with loved ones.
Maybe I'll just take you straight to the hospital. Does that sound good? Yeah. Okay.
Or driving them straight to the hospital for care. Using anything and everything they had. Water bottles, tow straps.
You gotta go!
Sometimes even their own bodies to break down barriers.
Go!
All in an effort to try to save as many lives as they could. Officers Calvin Don and Cameron Pupunu are two of many Maui police officers who gave it all they had that day.
We saw that there were people who were in danger and people who were in trouble. Then at that point, we asked our supervisor for approval in order to go and help in Lahaina.
Don and Pupunu are assigned to the Wailuku district and were in training all day. When they got out around 4:30 p.m., they knew people in Lahaina needed their help. It's where Officer Pupunu grew up.
Nothing was going to stop me from going to Lahaina to help.
On their way there, dispatch told them people were trapped in a white minivan near the Territorial Savings Bank. When they got there, everything around them was on fire, but no one was in the van. But something caught their eyes.
I could see a light moving in the coffee bean.
They were using their phone lights to kind of signal us. So Officer Don ran up to the coffee bean, opened the doors, and just a bunch of people rushed out.
Come out, come out, come out.
Up until I opened the door, I had no idea that there were actually people inside. All I saw was the light. I was just making sure, just checking within, and because the building seemed like it was about to come down, like it was about to fully ignite.
Officers Don and Pupunu were able to get everyone out, approximately 15 people. They and other first responders transported them to safety, but even that turned into a life or death situation.
It was hectic. It was hot. The wind was blowing smoke into our eyes, and majority of the buildings around us were burning, so we were rushing. In that area, the road is kind of narrow, and both sides of the road, the buildings were burning, and the car was hot.
I felt as though we weren't going to be able to make it back out because how serious the conditions were. I thought that we probably were going to be trapped. But it gave us a little extra motivation that we had 5 people in the back of our car. It wasn't like, if me and Officer Punu get trapped, this is what we signed up for. But as far as them being in the back of our car, we knew we had to make it out.
And they did. They say that's exactly the reason why they joined the Maui Police Department, to protect and serve their community.
You usually see police officers giving tickets and, sometimes at bad times, like arresting people. But hardly you ever see, officers jumping into burning houses and pulling people out and saving lives. But us going out there is, the reason why I joined, to help.
Even reaffirmed the reason why I want to be a police officer, because we joined to help people, and being able to help people in their time of need, especially in a natural disaster, a serious situation where it's life or death. Personally, why going through this situation, it reaffirmed that fact to me, is that police are needed. It's a job I wouldn't trade for the world.
That day changed many people's lives forever.
Oh, they're shooting it. Oh, this is your house?
Yeah.
Oh.
Out of the 13 officers who live in Lahaina, 11 of them lost their homes.
We work a pretty thankless job, so I'd like to thank all the men and women in the police department that was working that day. Their houses burned down, and they're losing all their stuff, but they're still working at saving other people. Definitely is an eye-opener to how rewarding this job can be. And so big thanks to them.
Despite the backlash and criticism police often get, these two officers say there's no other job they rather do. Reporting in Wailuku, Chelsea Davis, Hawaii News Now.
Get in, come on, let's go. Let's go.